We'd like to invite you to become a part of tonight's experience by maintaining good sportsmanship. You can do this by appreciating and respecting the effort of the athletes, the coaches, officials, and other fans. Please remember your actions are a reflection on yourself, your school, your team, and your community. Your support for your team can be demonstrated in a positive manner by cheering, and most importantly, being supportive of all participants. The starting lineup for the home team, which will be the Heartland Huskies. Number 4, number 9, and freshman, Brianna Wilhelm. Number 10, senior, Ellie Steingard. Number 13, senior, Megan Croker. Number 15, senior, Leslie Braun. Number 18, junior, Taylor Corey. Number 24, senior, Sydney Hurlbut. Now coached by Sarah Oscar and Kristen Vandenberg. Now the starting lineup for the visiting Sandy Creek Cougars. Number 1, junior, Kinsey Turman. Number 6, sophomore, Sally Sleep. Number 7, junior, Jordan Woodbury. Number 8, junior, Cambria Shohan. Number 15, senior, Addison Kuda. Number 16, junior, Corey Lukowski. And the libero is number 3, freshman, Kiara Pike. And they're coached by Levi Gorsuch, Chrissy Uppel, Julie Sumita, Sarah Fullerton, Bethany Von Strettelson, and Taylor Hansen.
So that is our lineups for tonight as we get ready for the championship match of the SNC Volleyball Tournament here in Milford. Seen some good matches so far today. Earlier tonight, it was Fillmore Central winning over Superior in that third-place match by a final count. Somewhere on my sheet, I wrote it down, 25-15 and 25-23. And now we've got the Heartland Huskies and Sandy Creek Cougars in the championship match for the SNC Volleyball Tournament. Heartland will be on the right side of your screen and Sandy Creek on the left here in set number 1. Taylor Queering, Leslie Braun, Megan Croker, Ellie Steingard, Rihanna Wilhelm out there for Heartland, Kenzie Turman, Callie Schleep, Jordan Woodbury, Cambria Shohan, Addison Kuda, and Corey Lepovsky for the Cougars of Sandy Creek. And it will be Sandy Creek to serve it up first with Kenzie Turman. This is the SNC Volleyball Championship match on StrivSports.com. And it's a good one for the Cougars, an ace right out of the gate for Turman. That way you know who's who. Turman again with the serve, another good one. Quick set over Wilhelm, can't quite play it, and it's a quick 2-0 Cougar lead. These two have played already in the regular season. A win for the Huskies earlier, but it's a quick start for the Cougars. Kenzie Turman, a junior, on the serve. Drops that one just over. Wilhelm sets it near side, and down quickly it goes for Taylor Queering of Heartland, and the Huskies are on the board. Wilhelm on the serve for the Huskies. Sandy Creek gets one over. Set it up in the middle. Pushed it over, did Megan Croker. Steingard on the dig. Now Queering again from the left side to the back row. Finds the spot for a 2-2 tie. Back at the net. Into the net were the Huskies of Heartland, and a point for Sandy Creek there. Good aggressive play by Queering. She has come out swinging so far. as a free ball coming back for the Huskies. In the middle, put it down for the kill for Megan Croker, tied up at 3. And Megan will go back and serve now for the Huskies. And misfires though, and a free point for Sandy Creek. The Cougars subbing in with Grace Messenger, number 9. And in for Heartland comes Kyra Dick, number 12, into the back row. And a misplay. That was touched by Braun. Don't know if it was going to stay in, but we'll never know. Sandy Creek, on a couple of errors by Heartland, has taken a 2-point lead. This is Alexa Schiermeyer on the serve. And up top, way reaching up top, was Ellie Steingard, and she puts the left-handed kill down. Just comes off the body a little differently for Ellie when she takes that left-handed swing. Taylor Quiring on the serve for the Huskies of Heartland, ranked number 3 by a lot of publications in Class D1. Hurlbutt on the back set, gets it over. Sandy Creek sets up with Schleep and puts it down. Callie Schleep, just a sophomore, puts it down for a 2-point Cougar lead. Addison Kuda, one of the seniors, in fact, the senior on the roster for Sandy Creek, with the serve. Wilhelm sets it up. Steingard again, the lefty. Oh, it just gets on the defense so much quicker. Everything about a left-hander is different. We love that about Ellie, but it's just different. 6-5 our score. Sandy Creek on top, but Hurlbutt and the Huskies on the serve. Overpass, touched right back. Sandy Creek controls, blocked at the net, and a big one for Steingard, and we're tied up at 6. And that'll be an ace for Hurlbutt. 3 in a row now for the Huskies. Misplayed there in the back row a little bit by Kuda. So 7-6 our score. Hurlbutt driving that one just over the net. Wrap around, and that's good for the kill for Messenger. We're tied at 7 now. Jordan Woodbury, a junior, back into the front row in the lineup there for Sandy Creek. As that is Aaron Bruning. No, check that. That was Cambria Shohan on that serve. Cougars flip it back in the middle. Steingard. We're going to get into the net on Sandy Creek in a point for the Huskies. Megan Croker in for Kyra Dick for Heartland. 8-7 our score. Huskies on top. Steingard, that left-handed serve, misses wide right. Guess you could say from there she hooked it, I suppose, right? So into the Sandy Creek lineup comes Callie Schleep, the sophomore, into the back row, and she'll go back to serve. In the middle, Croker got set up and got rejected. A big stuff on the play by Corey Lepovsky of Sandy Creek. The Cougars lead by 1. This is set 1, best of 5 in the championship match for the SNC tournament. And a serve there into the net. And just like that, we're tied again. Very back and forth we've been. The biggest lead for either squad has been 2. Lepovsky, she gets stuffed that time. Wilhelm was over there. The Huskies lead by 1. And back to serve will go Leslie Braun, one of 4 seniors on the roster for the Huskies. In the middle, Lepovsky, did she jump too soon? What a dig by Hurlbutt. And then that one did hit the floor on the kill for Quiring. How did Hurlbutt get to that? To keep it off the floor. That's the old pancake hand. Slipped it right under there. Play at the net. Rejected back, now kept alive. Heartland controls. Quiring left side. Stuffed at the net and a block for Lepovsky. Second block of the set for Corey. Makes it a 1-point match once again. Kinsey Turman back where she started, serving for Sandy Creek. Queering just a rocket ship down for another kill. Down for a kill there for Sandy Creek. Sometimes that changeup is highly effective. Heartland by 1. Right side, Croker puts it down. Her second of the night, and Sandy Creek caught out of rotation. Easy point for Heartland. This is Croker back to serve. Ace for Croker. Oh, everybody for Sandy Creek was just sure that was going long, and it just fell off the kitchen table, dropped straight down at the very end for Megan. 4-point Husky lead, the largest lead for either team in this set. Back row attack. It's a good one. Heartland plays it, though. Croker into the net and over for the kill. When you're good, you're good. And Croker and the Huskies are good right now, and it's a timeout for Sandy Creek. We'll step aside as well with the Huskies leading by 5.
Hey, what's going on?
Just checking the fields. Yours are looking pretty good. Must be doing something right.
Actually, I got a guy.
You got a guy.
Well, it's not just any guy. I got a channel seedsman.
Channel, yeah?
Yeah, I've been working with him pretty close to get, well, you can see for yourself. This is what I'd recommend. Let's get to work. Now this is what you want to see.
Maybe I should get a guy.
Maybe you should get a channel seedsman.
Find your channel seedsman at channel.com.
Picking things up here with a 5-point Heartland lead in set number 1 of the SNC championship match. Big swing going down for Corey Lepovsky of Sandy Creek. Two kills and 2 blocks in the set for Corey. 4-point Heartland lead. Queering from the right side. Just was dug from the back. Free ball for the Huskies. Wilhelm, quick set. Steingard reaches up. Lefty puts it down. Boy, Ellie Steingard has had herself a really nice set as well with her 3rd kill. 17-12, and Queering back to serve for Heartland. On the right side, it goes to the back, and it goes down for the kill for Addison Kuda. Kyrie Dick couldn't quite slide all the way over for that one. 17-13 our score. And that is Kuda on the serve. Back set for, and down the line and good for Hurlbutt. Sydney gets it in there. 18-13, Heartland on top. That was very nearly a double hit there, but from the back row, it does get back over. Steingard blocked it initially. Heartland just bumps it over. Free ball for Sandy Creek. Far side and down the line and good for the kill for Schleep. Cougars within 4. Schleep to serve. I beg your pardon. Shohan on the serve. Left side, that's good, and down for the kill for Leslie Braun of Heartland. 5-point Husky lead. Megan Croker back in, replacing Kyra Dick. Ellie Steingard back to serve for the Huskies. That was real close to a double hit as well. On the left side, it is an ace block, though, for Megan Croker. timeout. Sandy Creek 20-14 our score here in set number 1.
Yeah, I get it. For the little things. Technology's great. It makes things easier. It's faster. We can get things done wherever we go. And we get all that from our bank. It works for us. But for the bigger things, the things that really count, I still want to talk to the people I know and trust. That's why I'm here.
Nova Fitness Equipment of Omaha has provided the very best weight room, track and field, and sports surfacing products for over 30 years in Nebraska. They provide Cybex, Matrix Fitness, Vertimax, Tough Stuff, Pro Elite, Stairmaster, York Barbell, Troy Barbell, and UCS track and performance products. From rubber flooring, strength equipment, cardio products, and sports performance accessories, Nova Fitness Equipment has what you need to make your athletic program successful. Contact Nova Fitness Equipment today at their home office in Omaha or online at novafitnessequipment. Pick up the action. Heartland leading by 6. That was Steingart on the serve, and then a hit into the net by Queering, and it gives Sandy Creek some life after their second timeout. Cougars will bring in Schleep back to the back row, and she'll go back to serve. Callie is a sophomore for the Cougars. And she promptly puts it into the net. Leslie Braun on that serve. That's Lepovsky on the far side. Misses wide. Heartland 3 away from taking set number 1. Playing best of 5 in the championship match. And Braun will go back to serve for the Huskies. Set it up on the near side, back into the middle. Heartland digs it out. That'll be Wilhelm to the back row. No touch. And a point on the hitting error for Sandy Creek. Short on the serve. Wilhelm just tips it over. Sandy Creek was into the net. Heartland takes the point, 23-16. And Rihanna Wilhelm, the freshman setter for the Huskies, back to serve. Drops a beauty. It's still in play. No, it's not. Double hit is called, and it's set point for Heartland. Grace Messenger into the back row for Sandy Creek. Wilhelm drops another beauty in there. Double hit, the call. Heartland takes set 1. So 25-16 our score here in set 1. A commercial break and back to Milford after this.
Trucking industry gives you a lot of opportunity for careers. Because there's such a wide, vast list of possibilities and areas that you can go into. As technicians, these trucks are as advanced as cars are today, so we need technicians that can work on them and understand how to work a computer system and get them up and running so the customer can make money. These trucks are workhorses, but they're built for comfort and they're easy to drive. Freightliner builds these trucks for drivers' wants and customers' needs.
Nova Fitness Equipment of Omaha has provided the very best weight room, track and field, and sports surfacing products for over 30 years in Nebraska. They provide Cybex, Matrix Fitness, Vertimax, Tough Stuff, Pro Elite, Stairmaster, York Barbell, Troy Barbell, and UCS track and performance products. From rubber flooring, strength equipment, cardio products, and sports performance accessories, Nova Fitness Equipment has what you need to make your athletic program successful. Contact Nova Fitness Equipment today at their home office in Omaha or online at novafitnessequipment.com. We are back to Milford for set number 2 of the SNC Volleyball Tournament. Heartland taking set 1, 25-16, and Taylor Queering into the net to start set 2. And Sandy Creek starts with 1 point so far. Megan Croker takes her swing out, but in the net was Sandy Creek. And so the point there for Heartland, they call Schleep for being in the net. On the far side, or near side, Hurlbut gets a tip at the net, and then Queering gets a kill that isn't a kill. Her 4th of the night, first of the set, 2-1, Heartland on top. Wilhelm on the serve. Lepovsky a big swing, but misses wide. 3-1, Heartland on top. A nice little tip over there. Hurlbut then pushes it over, and Sydney finds an open spot for Heartland. Boy, Sydney Hurlbut doesn't have a lot of stats tonight, but boy, she has had a couple of really outstanding plays. The pancake save off the floor to keep one alive, and then an interesting point right there to keep one going for the Huskies, who have opened up a 3-point lead. A free ball if it gets there, and it won't. Heartland up 5-1 early on here in set number 2, and a quick timeout for Sandy Creek and Coach Levi Gorsuch. So 5-1, Heartland on top. Back after this.
Home-cooked favorites and online ordering so you can skip the line. That's what you'll find at Dickey's Barbecue in York. Log on to dickeys.com, select the York address, sign in, or create a profile, and you'll be ordering delicious barbecue in just seconds. Choose from a variety of meats like brisket, pulled pork, chicken breast, or sausage. Add a home-style side like waffle iron fries, fried onion tanglers, barbecue beans, and even fried okra. You won't go away hungry. Try Dickey's Barbecue today and log on to dickeys.com.
And then when they hit it out of bounds, it's called it's a heading error, right?
Hitting error when it goes out of bounds, absolutely.
I just wanted to make sure.
Lots of learning here tonight. Thanks for joining us on StrivSports.com at the Southern Nebraska Conference Volleyball Tournament. Striv, we got a new piece of equipment, a little multi-camera switcher. Hello, there we are, waving at everyone. Oh, smile and wave, girls. No, now she had the power. She switched it off of you, Taylor. But multi-cameras are fun. Sydney Wilhelm and the Huskies of Heartland are up by 4 here in set number 2. And now they're up 3 after the kill by Addison Kuda of Sandy Creek. Cougars did take that last time out. Huskies will bump it over for a free ball. Set it up in the middle with Lepovsky, blocked at the net by Croker, kept alive. Heartland controls. Hurlbut from the right side, tips it over and in. Sydney Hurlbut yet again, not a big play, but an effective play. She's sneaky, she's crafty, scoring points for the Huskies in this set so far. Back set, blocked, but out of bounds. Off of Queering, that's a point for Sandy Creek. Give Kuda the credit on the kill. Kuda the credit on the kill. I really didn't plan that when I started that phrase, but it worked out well, didn't it? Corey Lepovsky back to serve for Sandy Creek. Hurlbut bumps it over and misses wide. 6-4 our score. Heartland on top. And an ace for Lepovsky. Here come the Cougars, back within 1. Steingard in the middle, got one down there for Heartland. Ellie's first kill of the set, her 4th of the night. 7-5. Huskies on top. Queering back to serve. Dropped that one beautifully over the net. From the back row. Dug out there. Wilhelm, but nobody, a little miscommunication. Was Hurlbutt coming? Was Queering coming? Well, nobody got there. And a free point for Sandy Creek. Kuda on the serve, missed it wide. Point for Heartland. The errors have racked up for both teams so far in this set as Sydney Hurlbutt goes back to serve for Heartland. And it's a beauty. It's an ace for Hurlbutt. All she does is make plays for the Huskies. 9-6 here in set number 2, playing best of 5 in the championship match. Quick set over the net. And into the net was Sandy Creek. That was Turman, the setter. When she went with the quick set, that right hand got into the net. 10-6 our score. Shohan on that swing, dug up. Now kept alive. Heartland just does keep it in play. And a little miscommunication. They get a free ball back, though. Set it up far side. Leslie Braun got it down for the kill. Huskies open up a 5-point lead. Hurlbutt to serve again. And it's a beauty. Tipped back, blocked, and stuffed. Wilhelm on the block. Heartland by 6. Timeout, Sandy Creek. We will step aside as well on StrivSports.com.
Hey, what's going on?
Just checking the fields. Yours are looking pretty good. Must be doing something right.
Actually, I got a guy.
You got a guy.
Well, it's not just any guy. I got a channel seedsman.
Channel, yeah?
Yeah, I've been working with him pretty close to get, well, you can see for yourself. This is what I'd recommend. Let's get to work. Now this is what you want to see.
Maybe I should get a guy.
Maybe you should get a channel seedsman.
Find your channel seedsman at channel.com.
Back here on StrivSports.com, we're in Milford for a 12-6 second set as Heartland leads it over Sandy Creek. Plays at the net on both sides, and this one's going to be kind of a free ball back to Heartland. And it's up and down and into the net anyway was Sandy Creek, so a point again for Heartland. Cougars have taken both of their timeouts. Sydney Hurlbutt has been at the helm here for 6 in a row for the Huskies. Another great serve from Sydney. Shohan goes cross court. Play at the net. It was in off the return by Queering. And even Taylor's like, well, I didn't mean to do that, but there it is. Point for the Huskies. When things are rolling for the number 3 team in Class D1. Back set, blocked at the net, and a point and a kill that time for Grace Messenger of Sandy Creek. Into the lineup for the Cougars comes Jordan Woodbury. She joins the front row. Right back to the net. Wilhelm will play it. Queering from the back row, and Taylor puts it down. Holy cow. 5th kill of the night. 2nd of the set for Taylor Queering. Ellie Steingard with that serve, and it's an ace for Ellie. 16-7 our score. The Cougars just barely able to recover on that one. Wilhelm sets it up for Braun. Leslie mistimed the jump just a little bit, though. Sandy Creek gets a free point here. Trailing are the Cougars by 8 in this set. And lost the first set 25-16. Misfire on that one, and a service error in favor of Heartland. So Leslie Braun will go back to serve. She drives one to the back. Now moving up. Set it up for Croker in the middle, and Megan blocked at the net by Lepovsky. Third block of the night for Corey. The second, or I should say the first in the set. The third of the match. 17-9 our score. Wilhelm sets it up for Queering, left side, and down it goes. She gets off the floor so very fast. And she doesn't take a big swing, and yet that ball just rockets off that right hand. Wilhelm to serve with the Huskies up by 9. Knuckleball serve is an ace for Rihanna Wilhelm, the freshman. 10-point Husky lead. Very nearly another ace there as Sandy Creek just shoves it back over. Set it up, Queering again, down the net. I don't know if it was ever going to clear the net anyway, but a point for Sandy Creek. I'm not sure that Kuda really got much of it, if at all. I think Queering was just more straight into the net there. In any effect, still a 9-point Husky lead. And that's going to be an ace all the way to the back wall there for Sandy Creek. And the server there, Jordan Woodbury. From the right side, Croker. Nobody touched it. Oh, it was touched. It was touched by Sandy Creek at the net. Coach Gorsuch questioning who it was. Up on the ladder, they called touch right away, though. It was out on the back row, or the back line. And the ladder official not changing his mind. So 20-11 our score on the kill by Croker. Misplayed in the back, just a free ball. Heck of a play for Sandy Creek just to get the ball over. Now Hurlbut blocked at the net. Now Sydney will set it. Wilhelm from the back row. Cougars control. Lepovsky in the middle. Catches the line for the kill. Boy, that got hair-raising for a second. Still, though, an 8-point Husky lead. At the net and stuffed. Lepovsky with another big block. That's her fourth of the night. Sandy Creek trying to creep back in this one, but still down 7. That a pass to the net. Hurlbut then puts it over to the back and out. Sandy Creek almost got to it, but didn't. And the Cougars are within 6. Lepovsky on the serve. Steingard in the middle. The lefty puts it down. 5th kill of the night for Ellie Steingard. And Taylor Queering with the Huskies leading by a touchdown. Will get the ace. There's a good look at Taylor. Huskies leading by 8. Near side, Shohan, big swing. Good dig by Kyra Dick. Now on the near side, Hurlbut just pushes it down the line, but it's an effective push and a point for the Huskies. Sydney Hurlbut, all she does, score points. And now she'll come out in favor of Sadie Carr, a junior for the Huskies. Queering still on the serve, 2 away from set number 2. Left side, Braun off the block, and a point for the Huskies. And we're at set point here in set number 2. Queering to try to close it out. Back set down for the kill, and a big one it is for Addison Kuda. Sandy Creek stays alive. It's still set point. for Heartland. Shohan on the serve. Carr pushes one over. Braun on the dig there for Heartland, keeping it alive. Now Leslie will bump it over. All the way to the back and just misses long. Sandy Creek just does avoid a set ender. Oh, now our well, how about that? Before they even go back to serve, Sandy Creek called for out of rotation. And so it's a 25-15 second set win for Heartland. Not exactly sure what happened there. It's a win for Heartland. That's what it was. We'll come back to Milford right after this.
Yeah, I get it. For the little things. Technology's great. It makes things easier. It's faster. We can get things done wherever we go. And we get all that from our bank. It works for us. But for the bigger things, the things that really count, I still want to talk to the people I know and trust. That's why I'm here.
Nova Fitness Equipment of Omaha has provided the very best weight room, track and field, and sports surfacing products for over 30 years in Nebraska. They provide Cybex, Matrix Fitness, Vertimax, Tough Stuff, Pro Elite, Stairmaster, York Barbell, Troy Barbell, and UCS track and performance products. From rubber flooring, strength equipment, cardio products, and sports performance accessories, Nova Fitness Equipment has what you need to make your athletic program successful. Contact Nova Fitness Equipment today at their home office in Omaha or online at novafitnessequipment.com. We are back and we are ready for the start of set number 3 between Heartland and Sandy Creek and the Cougars with an early point there. As Taylor Queering went for the tip. Corey Lipovsky was ready for it for the block. Heartland 25-16, 25-15 in the first 2 sets. Looking to make this best of 3 go 3 and out. Queering, big swing, and call it a kill for Taylor Queering. 7 of them on the night to go along with an ace. She has been the most effective player outside of Sydney Hurlbut. Taylor gets the credit for the athletic and big swing and big killing plays like that.
Hurlbut just makes plays as well. That one was touched, and a point for Sandy Creek. Cougars up 2-1. They were up early in the second set. And then Heartland just went on a big run right in the middle of it to close things out. Croker on that attack, very nearly a double hit. Lepovsky punches one to the back. Quiring bumps it forward. Hurlbut will try to get it over. And Sydney gets called for a double hit. It's an early 3-1 Sandy Creek lead. Quiring got it down, not touched, and missed it wide. So a point for Sandy Creek. On the serve is Jordan Woodbury, and that's going to miss wide for a point for Heartland. Woodbury comes right out. Kiara Fike is the libero for Sandy Creek. And the Cougars again caught out of rotation. Third time in this match they've been caught out of rotation. The second one was the set ender there at the end of set 2. Croker on the serve. And Sandy Creek just does get it back over. In the middle, Steingard. The lefty gets it down again, and we're tied at 4. That is the 6th kill of the night for Ellie Steingard. Shohan went for the changeup and hit it right into the net. And just like that, it's 4 straight for Heartland, and they've taken a 5-4 lead. Croker on the serve. And into the net, it's going to be an ace for Croker. 6-4, that's 5 in a row for the Huskies. Back set and kept alive at the net. Hurlbut puts it over. In the middle, Lepovsky gets it down for the kill. 6-5 our score. That ends the 5-0 run for Heartland, and Kyra Dick will check back in to the back row for the Huskies. Lepovsky on the serve. Croker, tip shot. Oh, she went left-handed. Oh, that's just cheating when Taylor is so good with that right hand and so quick with it. She brings the left hand changeup. Hard to get to. Make that 8 kills on the night for Taylor Quiring. 2-point Husky lead. Dick will push it over from the back. Quick set. And that'll be a kill for Lepovsky. 7-6 our score. And Addison Kuda will go back to serve. But into the net it goes. 8-6. Missing wide on that attack from the back row. And another point for the Huskies. Some unforced errors. Sandy Creek has 6 points. They have 1 block and 2 kills. That's only half of their points. And that one does catch the back line for Kuda. 9-7. But how many errors for Sandy Creek? Heartland only has 3 kills and an ace on the offensive side in this set. Kept alive. Braun will push it over. Dick on the receive. Back row attack for Quiring. Well, that would have been out. Sandy Creek plays it. Keeps it alive, and Heartland's going to have a chance. Dick got to it at the back. Wrap around. Messenger got it. on the line. Good rally, athletic plays from both sides, and Sandy Creek ends with a point. Dick with an overpass on the serve receive. Kyra that time a much better receive. Wilhelm will bump it over. Quick set. Hurlbut digs it out. Steingard. Good dig by Lepofsky for Sandy Creek in the back row. And then in, just catching that back line, Addison Kuda for Sandy Creek. Back to back for Addison. We're tied up at 9. Cambria Shohan on the serve. Dick on the attack into the net. Sandy Creek has a bunch in a row to take the lead. 4 in a row for the Cougars. Shohan again. Make it an ace and make it 5 in a row for Sandy Creek. Back to the nets, and another block, and a point again for Sandy Creek, and a timeout for Heartland. Coach Sarah Osmeyer wants to talk things over. 5 in a row for the Cougars. Back to Milford after this.
Nova Fitness Equipment of Omaha has provided the very best weight room, track and field, and sports surfacing products for over 30 years in Nebraska. They provide Cybex, Matrix Fitness, Vertimax, Tough Stuff, Pro Elite, Stairmaster, York Barbell, Troy Barbell, and UCS track and performance products. From rubber flooring, strength equipment, cardio products, and sports performance accessories, Nova Fitness Equipment has what you need to make your athletic program successful. Contact Nova Fitness Equipment today at their home office in Omaha or online at novafitnessequipment.com. Fitness Equipment of Omaha has provided the very best.
So we are back to Milford, where this is a 6-0 run that Sandy Creek is in the midst of. 12-9, they have forged ahead here. 3 kills, an ace, and a block. Part of this 6-0 run for the Cougars. And still back to serve is Cambria Shohan, a junior for the Cougars. Steingard in the middle, blocked at the net. Hurlbut recovers. Now Dick, Kyra won't be able to get it over, and that's 7 in a row for Sandy Creek. Another good serve. Hurlbut just pushes it over. And that attack going long. Point for Heartland. Had been 7 points in a row scored by Sandy Creek. Fortunately for Heartland, they had a lead going into that run, so the damage slightly mitigated. And another nice play. That's Megan Croker with a block right at the net. And a point down for Heartland. Back within 2 are the Huskies. That one catches the line for a kill. Sandy Creek, more kills in this set already with the 14 points they've got. More kills in this set than they had in the first 2 combined. And that one, Hurlbut does the limbo to let that one go by. Callie Schleep into the lineup for Sandy Creek. Leslie Braun on the serve for Heartland. Far side, Lepofsky. Boy, did she put that one down in a hurry on Hurlbut. That is Lepofsky's 6th kill of the night. Cougars by 3. Turman on the serve. Hurlbut just bumps it over. In the middle, Lepofsky stuffed at the net by Quiring. Taylor's first block of the night, but it was a big one. Sandy Creek's lead is 2. Wilhelm on the serve. And we're going to get a lift or a double hit, or we're going to get a violation of some sort on the Cougars. And a point for Heartland, who are back within one. Wilhelm again. Far side. Good dig there after the hit by Kuda. Queering with a big kill, puts it down. Timeout, Sandy Creek. Coach Levi Gorsuch doesn't want this thing to get out of control. His team tied with Heartland at 15 here in set number 3. Best of 5 in the championship match.
Yeah, I get it. For the little things. Technology's great. It makes things easier. It's faster. We can get things done wherever we go. And we get all that from our bank. It works for us. But for the bigger things, the things that really count, I still want to talk to the people I know and trust. That's why I'm here.
Tied up at 15 after the timeout for Sandy Creek. A little misplay there in the back. Cougars keep it alive. Heartland sets up Croker, who's stuffed at the net by Lepovsky. Big answer from the Cougars out of the timeouts. Third block of the set for Sandy Creek. Wilhelm sets it up near side. Hurlbutt just pushes it over. Now to the back row. Heartland, with a chance again. And the changeup from Queering. The lefty shot again. That is the go-to changeup for Taylor Queering. She goes up and makes it look like she's taking the swing with the right hand, and then all of a sudden the left hand flips up, and she just dinks it over the net. That is off the tip at the net, and a point for Sandy Creek. The Cougars back in front by 1. On another kill. Again, the number was there already, but they have more kills in this set than they had in the first 2 combined. Much more aggressive and much better passing and serving and setting here in this set. Steingard, she is left-handed, and she puts it down for the kill. For Heartland, we're tied at 17. It's been a whale of a match. A whale of a set, I should say. Heartland leads 2-0 in the best of 5. Queering on the serve. Sandy Creek just bumps it over. Steingard finds the back corner and puts it down. Ellie with 3 kills in the set. 8 for the match. And the Huskies are back in front by 1. Queering on the serve. Kuda, cross court. Down it goes. Tied at 18. Addison Kuda, plenty of kills in this set.
That makes it 9 for Sandy Creek as a team in this set.
We're all tied up at 18. Kuda on the serve. Steingard puts it down with the left hand. 4th kill of the set. 9th of the night for Ellie Steingard. Heartland by 1. Great serve from Hurlbutt. Cross-court, Shohan. Tipped at the net. Hurlbutt got to it. Kept it alive. Queering off the net, and down it goes. If you can slam it into the net that hard and pop it over, sometimes that's more effective than anything. 20-18. Huskies looking to close things out in 3. And a double hit is the call against the Cougars. Timeout, Sandy Creek. Let's enjoy the crowd, shall we? So 21-18, Heartland on top. Cougars have taken both timeouts here in this third set. Sydney Hurlbut to serve it for the Huskies. And a rocket one she got. And then a set into the nets for Kinsey Turman. Heartland is 3 away from a 3-set sweep for the SNC title.
And with that error, that leads to 9 for Sandy Creek, 2 of them being service errors.
Back set for Kuda. I'm not sure it cleared the net. It was a block anyway for Heartland, and they're 2 away. Hurlbut drives that one way too far. 23-19 our score. Cambria Shohan to serve. Wilhelm, a play at the net, got it pushed back. Hurlbut bumps it over. Cougars control. Back set for Messenger. Heartland cannot keep it alive. That would have counted had Quirin got to it, but she couldn't quite. And so Heartland's lead is 3, 23-20. Shohan again on the serve. Leslie Braun takes her swing at it. Cross court. And to the back row and good for the kill for Jordan Woodbury. Sandy Creek is within 2. Three in a row for the Cougars. Missing long, and we're at match point for Heartland with Ellie Steingard back to serve. Huskies on their feet. Back at the net, down by Croker, and that's your match. The Heartland Huskies are your 2016 SNC Volleyball Tournament champions. (25-16, 25-15, 25-21), your final here tonight.
Congratulations to the Southern Nebraska Conference runner-up, Sandy Creek Cougars. The Southern Nebraska Conference Volleyball Tournament champion, the Heartland Huskies.
I believe they call this a photo opportunity. Fun stuff here tonight. We had plenty of kills. Sandy Creek started to get going third set. Heartland just too much. Taylor Quirin, Megan Croker, Ellie Steingard, all three of them big nights. What's your stats sheet? Tell us.
Between all three sets, Heartland ended up having a total of 24 kills opposed to only I think it was 21 by Sandy Creek.
And most of those came in the third set. They had more kills in the third set than they had in the first two combined.
Yeah, they had 11 in that third set, and along with a lot more errors were committed on the Sandy Creek side. 9, which almost nullified their outstanding kill total in that third set. 9 errors.
Yep, 9 errors, just too much to overcome. Heartland, they had their share of errors as well, but the better teams will find a way to get past those errors, and Heartland is the ones that do that here tonight. So Heartland makes it a 3-set sweep over Sandy Creek for the SNC Championship, 25-16, 25-15, and 25-21. Thanks for joining us tonight on StrivSports.com. A huge thank you to the Milford Striv crews, whether you guys were in here or whether you're at the other gym for your own streams. A lot of fun. Hopefully we learned a lot of stuff tonight, right? We got to start somewhere. That's what we're here for. So thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll see you down the road.